Sawadee Cup. I realized that yesterday when I read the 28th and 29th, I neglected my duty in looking ahead and seeing what was up for March. My bad. So March is a winning attitude. Yes. I'm excited. Are you excited? Good. Let's proceed. March 1st, the quality and quantity of the service you render plus the attitude with which you render it determine the amount of pay you get and the sort of job you hold. Well, so far we're on the same page. I think he's talking about Cubicle Jungle, but obviously all that applies to entrepreneurs too. The people who are promoted to the best positions in the company are the ones who make it a practice to go the extra mile. So to do more than they are paid to do. Oh, to do, not so. It's dark, sorry. To do more than they are paid to do. And do it willingly and cheerfully. You take the first important step toward determining your own future when you make the conscious decision to approach every task with a positive outlook and to stick with the job until it's done. Persistence. We like that. If you find this attitude difficult at first, you'll discover it eventually becomes part of you. And after you begin to realize the benefits that accrue to you because you are known as someone who always gives a little extra, you wouldn't consider doing things any other way. So there's that. Napoleon Hill, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, so he did slip into the Cubicle Jungle. So remember I started this in June, right? And we read some really good stuff that easily and transparently applied to entrepreneurs. And then what's funny is, I circled around. I'll circle back on that, like the press secretary. Let's circle back. And I circled back to January, February, reading it in order from where I started reading it. And the beginning of the book is definitely tilted towards the cubicle worker. Now, most people are not entrepreneurs. Most people are not investors. So I get it. The book is for people who want to advance in whatever their field is. So I'm cool with that. But I really liked the summer where the things you were putting out were the same things I learned. And, with my memory being shit like it is now, I found it really useful for him to kind of prompt me and give me a heading. And then I would fill in the paragraph based on, once again, my experience. Value added, right? So yes, here's my other small problem with the winning attitude. It had a lot of the same message of personal initiative, right? Because they're kind of the same thing. So I really hope this isn't a month of just like more of that, because I'll have to go off the script. But I'm staying positive because it is positive mental attitude, and that is the winning attitude, is a positive mental attitude. So let's go back to the very beginning when he said the quality and quantity of the service you render. Well, that's to your boss or to the company's employees, or it's to your customer as a entrepreneur, right? Your business. That's true for businesses as well as for people, right? I think most of this, if not all of this, applies to both employees and companies. And when I say a company, I mean you. You being a company, you being an entrepreneur. The attitude with which you render it determines the amount of pay you get and the sort of job you hold. I talked before about you make your money in real estate when you buy, right? And the other day I talked about that condo that I'm going to flip here. And so your attitude, seeing the opportunity and making decisions using your judgment along the way, that all yields income, right? So that's what he's saying, and it's true and it makes sense. So that's cool. So I am doing this at 0 dark 30. It's just getting light out, 6-something, 6:15, 6:20, whatever. I got up a little bit before 6, took a shower already. It's moving day. And so I wanted to get the video done so I could pack up the book, pack up the little tripod, my microphone, and like I said, tomorrow morning is a huge morning for me, because I'll be doing this video from my new home, my new condo, and I'm super excited. I mean, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I know I don't sound excited, but I am pumped beyond belief, guys. I am so looking forward to tomorrow. Now, today, I gotta load a pickup truck. Jeff McCollum, who I talked a lot about in regards to food, and he made a lot of good recommendations for places to eat in Chiang Mai. He's actually coming up with a pickup truck to load my guitars, my suitcases, and somehow I've managed to acquire 4 big plastic tubs, which I had to buy at the dollar store. I did a video on the 20 baht store, which is the dollar store, and I went and bought 4 or 5 even, I think it's 5 big plastic containers, like, storage containers, and I filled them, and I still have more crap. There's overflow outside the containers. So in a year I managed to accumulate quite an amount of crap, because when I came here a year ago, all I had was the 4 guitars and there's 2 suitcases. So somehow, some way, I managed to accumulate stuff. So we're gonna fill that pickup up. The TV, bringing the TV down with me, the 49-inch smart TV. The guitars, which there's 5 of now, actually 6, but one's broken apart in pieces. It's a project guitar. 6 guitars instead of 4. Just stuff. Now, in fairness to moi, some of the stuff is from the restaurant. I took some of the, I'm taking the toaster oven from the restaurant. I'm taking a fryer from the restaurant. I've kind of always wanted a commercial fryer, and now I own 2, so I'm selling 1 and keeping 1. I just think it'll be cool, onion rings, French fries, whatever. And I know there's air fryers and they're healthier and blah, 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 but I own it. So, and they're relatively small. It's only a 3 liters of oil. So it's not that much oil. It's not a huge, deep commercial fryer, but we do batches of French fries in there. And it's deep enough for commercial. But it's small enough to use at home too. And once again, I own it, so what the hell, why not? And it's electric, not gas, so I have that, and just Maggi sauce and seasoning. And then I had food that I had bought for myself, cans of beans or whatever to make chili, things like that. So that's all coming with me too. That little condo, I'll take a video of it when I first get there. You see it empty, post unloading the truck, that fucker's going to be full. It's only 333 square feet. It's small. Based on the amount of stuff I have, I probably should have gotten a house, but I like the location. I like being right across from that big mall, Central Festival. I like the price. I like the fit and finish of the place. Like I said, they're selling for 3 million baht, which is 90,000 US, and the rent's only $266 a month, 8,000 baht. So it makes no sense to buy, and it makes all the sense in the world to rent, especially right now with COVID. So got a lot of work ahead of me today. That's why I wanted to, keep my promise and get this thing done this morning. And then, like I said, I'll pack the stuff up and it will come with me to the condo. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow from my new home.